think that should be working now. And Black has already sent a super chat to ask, how's Kitty? He's currently scratching at the door because he's indignant. Now. Oh, I can hear me through you.
And Black has already sent.
Oh no.
You're playing my stream, I think.
Possibly.
Don't do that. I don't want to hear me. I'm not here to hear me.
Okay, are you live or are you still
Yeah,
on?
I'm live. I thought that's what you could hear through, well, what I could hear through you.
No, I'm just boomerang things as always.
Oh my god, don't do that again. I don't need to hear me. Don't do it.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm also good.
Hi, Bezic. Hi, Black. Hi, Heretic. Yes, George was trying to destroy things on the Sultans. I had to
hear him
remove
go crazy.
Like he knocked. I've got like on the radio. I had like a cat bed that kind of hangs on the radio, and it's supposed to have something soft in it, which he's already got rid of. And he decided he was gonna knock the whole thing off. Like 1917 says, "Hi, monkey."
Hello. How's it going? Hello to Disco's chat.
So, tell us what your idea is for this stream, because this was your idea.
All right.
You play monkey if it all goes wrong.
Well, basically, Saturdays had become such black pills. And not even Saturdays, every day, because we usually go from the Lotus Eaters, which is all black pills.
Let's blame Basic for this.
Okay, never mind. Let's blame Bezic. We'll give Bezic all of the responsibility for this. So yeah, after a good day of nonce watch, people probably want to focus on stuff that's not political or social or anything like this. Well, yeah, so I thought we could basically do a little series where we just watch the internet. Just whatever random stuff we find, we can show to each other.
Yeah, I don't know, like some of the stuff I found might be slightly political, but I mean, they're kind of memes, so they're memes based around politics. I couldn't not do any politics, because that's like my entire timeline is politics.
Well, I have my big one that I woke up to today is also kind of, it's not really political. Yeah, it is kind of political.
I found a fun one last night.
There is some, but it's not wholly focused on politics.
All right. Well, I hope we haven't found the same ones.
Yeah, it's going to be really awkward
earlier,
if we just end up...
I hope I haven't found the same memes as you. Because I think we did that the other day. I went to send you a meme and you're like, for fuck's sake, I was literally just pasting that in the box.
I literally had it copied to my clipboard and I was about to send it to you. You sent it to me, yeah.
I'm like, too slow.
Yeah, so who's going to go first? Do you want to go first with yours?
I have no idea.
I can see you have some stuff loaded up.
Some stuff, yes. Okay. Let's I actually have you up on screen, so let me swap that first so that they can see my stuff. Now hopefully if I do this, that's as big as it's gonna get. In fact, you can't see very well if you do that. So I found this Elden Ring trash panda, and it made me happy. So he's doing the white woman boss fight.
Come back here.
The white woman? Alright.
Get over here. Listen, you are ridiculous.
That pretty much is what you're doing in Elden Ring, like 90% of the time, just mashing the roll away button.
So, given that you spent the best part of a month just solidly playing that game, I thought you would appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was going to be a reference to is it the sheep that roll? You go over and try and hit the sheep and they roll away from you.
You see, I never really had that problem because, I was one of these crazy people who decided to play a ranged build. So they can roll all they want.
Yeah.
They still get
I don't know.
But no.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's
how
just
far you would get with a ranged build.
he's just
Come back here.
he's just fighting the white woman boss.
Yeah.
You are ridiculous.
Prime Knight says Raccoon does Dex build.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought
He's
it was
got the Moonveil build.
What else?
That's cute though.
What else did I find? Now you've probably already seen this because I think Callum stole it at the Lotus Years, but it did make me chuckle. In that the Washington Post decided to declare that George Floyd was shot by police.
God. It's such a mask off moment that like how little people were actually paying attention to what happened there.
And I love how they say 2 years later what has or hasn't changed. Well, apparently his cause of death has changed.
Yeah, it's just, the entire thing seems to have changed. And I thought that everybody knew that, you know, like he had his neck leaned on, and that was the story of how he died.
Well, apparently the Washington Post just thought that they would rewrite some history, and they did actually get called out for it. Which
I mean, it proves that they're just making stuff up as they go along, like in their day-to-day reporting.
They did delete it in the end after they got called out.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a white pill, but
I'm not
like,
surprised.
just flat out just making shit up. Like, blatantly making shit up.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah,
you know,
that's ridiculous.
in 10, 20 years' time, is this going to be the narrative?
Well, I
They're
mean,
already just... Like, can you imagine if a right-wing newspaper made a mistake like this?
oh, could you imagine? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
this
everybody-
wouldn't just
everybody
be a
would go
gaffe,
crazy.
a whoopsie. Like, they'd be going nuts. They'd be cancelling them.
No, they'd be
They'd have all
talking
the
about
funding.
disinformation and yeah, right-wing disinformation, all this stuff. There'd be government bureaus being set up to tackle it. It'd be ridiculous.
Psycho Dad
But
says
even like,
he died of a fentanyl overdose. Well, yes, but
yeah, I was gonna
There
say
was-
like, I don't
there
know
was no
how much
gun
we can get away
there.
with.
there was no gun there. You know, you can
I don't
can
know how much we
argue
can get
the
away with.
Yeah, that's true. But you can argue the gun
Yeah.
versus the drugs and what not the gun, the lead versus the drugs and what weight the drugs had in the death, but we know that there was no gun.
There's definitely no gun. Yeah, I mean, you can argue over how much the knee contributed to the death an hour and a half after he arrived in the emergency room. You can argue about that, but yeah, there's definitely not a gun.
It's just how blatantly they just made it up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like that's why nobody should be trusting the media at all. It's like nobody even bothered. How did that get past an editor? There must have been an editor. There must have been multiple people involved in this.
And they
God.
just, you know, they just deleted it and I guess changed the title in the article. But like, surely somebody should be getting fired for that. That is blatant misinformation.
It's even in quote marks. They're quoting it.
Well, in this
Or
this
are
is
they?
actually the Post-Millennial reporting on it. So they said
Oh, right,
shot
okay,
and killed
sorry.
in custody. But
Oh, yeah.
in the actual...
Sorry, no, I'm very tired today. I'm gonna miss quite a few bits.
No, that's fine. But if this doesn't, you know, if this doesn't make people lose faith in the media, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm completely perplexed about how there are any people still watching the media and taking it seriously. Like you come out, you see all these like I remember there was like a poll or something, or I think they polled people to see who still believed in the media, and it's like, oh my God, 40% of Americans don't believe the media, and it's like, are there seriously 60% of people who do? Like, this
Yeah.
seems ridiculous.
Well, Bezic makes a point here that, and yet it was Amber Heard that killed trust in the media and not this. And yeah, apparently all the media outlets are still behind Amber Heard, despite the fact that everybody sat and watched the trial. That's the
Literally
thing.
only.
That's the thing
Yeah.
that's killing trust in the media. Not
This
this.
is literally only the media that I've seen defend her. Like I was watching, I was following all the hashtags, like even the other, like to see what everybody was saying. There was nobody that was on our side, and then all of a sudden
The media
it gets
are.
passed, and all of the media is on our side. It's like, how can you be so anti, like not anti, but like, how
No,
can you get it so
anti-man.
wrong?
It is anti-man because at that point they're not anti-abuse. They're not against abuse. Otherwise they would be
No, of
saying
course not.
like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck her, and also fuck the damage that she's done to abuse victims coming forward in future. Afraid now that people are gonna go, oh no, you're just like Amber Heard. You're just making things up. No, they're just like, no, she's just an imperfect victim. And it's like, yeah, she's such an imperfect victim. She was the abuser.
Yeah.
Like, you've got all these battered women behind hashtags going, you know, we don't stand with Amber Heard. Like, she sounds like our abusers. The way she speaks,
Yeah, exactly.
the way she is in these recordings. Look what you made me do. I can't promise I won't do it again. All, like...
Yeah, you
things
weren't
that
hurt.
they've
I
heard
only
before.
hit
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't punched. Like, that's how abusers sound.
you. Yeah, you're fine. I didn't hurt you that much. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. I really don't get how people can like how there's anybody out there that still believes in the media. Like we have the internet now. We can watch stuff for ourselves and see what happened.
But that's misinformation. But I think with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, like, it was just people could sit and watch it like a soap opera. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they did. And then they're seeing the media saying something different and they're like, ha.
Well, that's the yeah, exactly.
That's
mean,
not
that's
what I
the-
remember.
That's the whole thing with the whole believe all women narrative is that you're explicitly saying either that there's no woman in history that's ever lied, or we should trust lying women,
No, what
even
it
though we
should
know what
mean-
they're lying.
What it should mean is believe them enough to investigate. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
don't
it should
just
mean take it
immediately dismiss
seriously.
it. Like, take it seriously. That's what
Yeah.
it should mean. Not just take
That's a
them
reasonable
at
standard.
their exact word of everything that happened and don't even go looking for the other side. Because then you end up with people like Amber Heard, who thought that,
Yeah.
oh, this was a great way to get more money and more fame and revenge on her ex-husband.
Attention. Yeah.
And attention, yeah. Well, she got attention.
Yeah.
It wasn't the attention.
She definitely got attention, yeah.
Right, what else have I... In fact, we may as well have a look at some of the Amber Heard attention, because I had great fun with these. So I found this account, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but these were great. Somebody's actually animated these.
Right.
And,
Oh yeah, this is one you sent me, right?
yeah, they're brilliant. I love them.
You will not see my eyes again.
Mr. Depp hasn't looked at you once this entire trial. He promised you would never see his eyes again.
Why can't he look at me? I survived that man and I'm here and I'm able to look at him.
Sitting here today, Ms. Heard, you still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity.
Incorrect. I pledged the entirety.
I pledged the entirety.
Yeah, that was. Oh my god! I remember having my head in my hands when she was saying this. Yeah. No, I pledged it. And it's like, right, but you haven't paid it. Yeah, but I pledged it. Right, but you haven't paid it.
Cringebot is
same thing,
confused by
no?
my accent in chat. Yes, I am Scottish, but I've lived in England for too many years now. And I'm really good at picking up accents.
I'm also Scottish, but yeah, I lived in Germany for a while, so I don't even. Yeah, I think I still have quite a Scottish accent, but
I mean,
not like my old accent.
not like your old accent. Fair enough.
As well as obligations.
Heard, that's not my question. And that's because you did want something. You wanted Mr. Depp's money.
I loved Johnny. That's why I was with him.
She's a liar.
You wanted to be seen as a noble victim.
I have
didn't you?
never wanted to be seen as a victim.
You gave Mr. Depp a knife as a gift.
I gave him a knife for a birthday present.
What?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh god, that laugh.
Oh, that's actually her laughter as well.
Yeah.
That's actually her laughter as well.
Yeah. Her laugh, like,
Oh my
she
God.
sounds fucking demented.
He really does.
Aquaman.
Mr. Depp got that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me? No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning.
Your jealousy is so tragic.
Do you recall?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
What
Objection leading.
do you have?
Objection, Your Honor.
Black.
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation. Leading. Objection, leading.
I'm trying.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
I don't have any more questions, Your Honor. I'm done. You will not see my eyes again. This is the man I loved, you know? Yes, it was awful at times, but I loved him and what he was
Objection, Your
saying.
Honor, non-responsive.
Aquaman.
Oh my god, that laugh. That
Yeah,
laugh.
oh my god. She sounds fucking demonic. And the fact that she's mocking him in the audio recording, like he's like, can you stop? She's like, ah!
Jesus.
I probably won't show all of them, but yeah, this account, where'd it go? Yeah, this account. He's got a few of them on YouTube, and they're fantastic. I love them.
You know.
He's just taking a bunch of the like this guy. How long is this one?
You don't know enough about acting.
I don't know if you remember this psychiatrist.
Yeah,
Did you
this was
see him
a
on the
weird guy,
stand?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really weird.
Yeah, well, they
to
memed
know
him.
whether actors rehearse.
Sir, I am not an expert in acting. I have no idea what an actor does.
Let's start with the easy question then.
That was pretty easy. Go ahead.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Doctor, you're going to have to just answer the questions.
Okay.
You need to just answer the questions.
Okay.
Doctor.
You called Mr. Depp.
He's giving them the
Well, I did,
finger.
okay. So I didn't call Mr. Depp an idiot. I certainly called that planning an idiot. I didn't call him an idiot.
You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory?
What are you doing, you slimy git?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
No, you'll be happy to know I didn't see Willy Wonka. I didn't see 21 Jump Street when it happened, or whatever it was about. No, I did not.
You talked about the fact that Mr. Depp uses an earpiece.
I read that, yes.
You know whether Marlon Brando used an earpiece?
Isn't he dead?
You compared pirates to the depositions given in this case.
Then I apologize for what I said. Then I misspoke.
You misspoke? You didn't make the comparison?
Right now, just a second ago? Just a second ago, I may have said that I misspoke. I apologize, I misspoke.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Yeah,
I
these
love
are
how he
like-
just sat there the whole time, like giving him the fingers.
I'll not play them all.
Nice.
What else have I got? Ah, yes. I know you've seen this one, but I can't not show
Yeah.
it.
And lost that battle. I should not have.
I am a former NFL player, and after a hard loss, it's easy to wake up and point to the other side. Oftentimes, I realized the better thing to do was to look in the mirror.
Look at that face.
He's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Oh my god.
Oh.
I love all the American Psycho memes.
There's a face at the end though. She's like,
Yeah,
But
big oof.
it really does the fact that she's doing the interviews really does kind of prove the point of the TMZ guy who said, I could say the same about you. You're taking, by taking this case, you're looking for your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah,
And,
that was good as well.
Like, that
Yeah.
seems to be what she's doing. Like, why else would you be doing the fucking interview tour at this point?
Yeah, I think, I mean, she has to get something out of it, right? I mean, she came out of that thing not really looking very bad, and not really looking very good.
Well, she looked incompetent. I mean, she had a hard case, obviously, because
Yeah,
Amber
yeah.
Heard was useless as a witness and apparently
Even
lying.
like not being able to like ask a question that isn't leading or anything like this, like.
Yeah, the other lawyer made her look like an idiot.
She has to get paid somehow.
Well, she ain't gonna get paid for Amber Heard because Amber Heard's probably gonna declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
She can't. Like, apparently
I
they've
hope she
come
get
out
paid
and
in
said.
advance.
Apparently they've come out and said that she can't afford to pay this.
Yeah. I mean, like there was that there's kind of like a meme going around. I don't know if they actually did adjust it or somebody just like photoshopped it or
No, it did get
changed it in
adjusted.
the inspector. But yeah, it was like her net worth is minus 8 million or something.
Yeah, the page actually got adjusted. I'll see if I can find it.
I wasn't sure if it was a meme that somebody had edited to make fun of her, but
No, it actually got adjusted. It's funny. I mean, I think somebody did edit the page as a meme first, but then it actually got adjusted.
hilarious. Oh
Mm.
man.
Sorry, there's so much in the channel.
I mean, she must be worth more than like 2 million though, right? I mean, she's been in like a blockbuster movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's not got the biggest of roles, has she?
I guess she didn't really have a prenup with Captain Jack, did she?
Don't think so. Just trying to find it. There we go. Is it still? Yeah. Oh, it's minus 6
Yeah, that's
million
it.
now.
Minus 6 million.
It was
yeah.
minus 8 million, so they've obviously adjusted it. Oh, okay. I guess.
I think they must have not known about the actually what she was going to pay, because I remember it started off it was just over 2 million that it said, and now she's being told to pay 8 million. So
Yeah, because it had gone to minus
Yeah.
8 million last time I had looked at this page. Yeah, her key facts: earned 10 million between 2019 2013 2019. Highest earning year was 2019 with 3 million. Was paid 1 million for first Aquaman, 2 million for second Aquaman. Which I guess she gets paid for that, whether they cut her out of it or not, because it's in their contracts that they do. 200k per episode of The Stand. Previously had a 1.625 million 2-year L'Oreal contract, subject to 10.3 million damages owed to Johnny Depp. Legal
yeah,
costs
so I think they
enriching-
might have to adjust this because it's only 8 million.
Also, there was some speculation about this as to whether or not her legal costs were covered by homeowners insurance, and apparently they were. So,
But how does homeowners insurance cover you for legal issues?
apparently they do, but that maybe explains how she got Elaine as a lawyer. Because
Well,
insurance
did she not
will
also?
just...
Now that I think about it, she got 7 million from the divorce, right? Because that's what she promised to give to the ACLU and stuff.
Yeah, she was supposed to give it straight to the ACLU. Because Johnny was going to donate it in her name, and she fought that and said that no, basically she wanted the credit for it. So to pay it to her, she would pay it to them, and then she didn't.
Yeah, so she must still be sitting on that money.
You would think. So yeah, that should be in there
Oh,
somewhere, but it's not really hers to spend, is it?
Yeah.
Net worth
I'm
of
assuming she
minus
is
6
spending.
million.
Certainly not paying it. Yeah. Oh well. Womp, womp,
Oh
womp.
well. Right, that's enough of
That's
her.
what you get for lying. I mean, she's definitely gonna to appeal the decision, so she might get less.
Yeah, but hopefully she won't. Apparently she can't afford the appeal. Apparently she can't actually afford to
Really?
appeal. Yeah, because apparently if you
Yeah.
appeal, you need to like pay the money that you owe into a
You need to
bond,
pay then appeal.
and yeah, you pay it into a bond, and then you have to pay the legal fees for the appeal, and then you can appeal, and she can't afford to appeal.
Jesus.
Serves her right.
Jesus Christ.
Serves her right.
Yeah. Yeah, it does serve her right.
Right. This is something that's less Amber Heard related now.
Okay.
So, you know how all of these places, these restaurants are all making like vegan versions of burgers and all that. Well,
Yeah.
this place decided that they were going to do the opposite. Which
If
I
they
think
can
is
make
awesome.
meat from veggies.
Oh, hang on. It says a fucking Marrot. What the fuck? I don't know. I'd eat that.
I would eat that. It's just turkey, right?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I
Oh, I
would eat
love
that.
it. Based Arby's. I wish we had Arby's here.
So yeah, I really want a Marrot now.
I could try making one. I've been cooking a lot recently, so I could try maybe making a Marrot.
You definitely should. I'll send you the link, and you could see if you can copy it and make your own Marrots. And then
Maybe
send,
try making one next week.
Then send me some Marrots.
All right, I've got it.
Right.
Nice.
So the only other thing that I actually managed to have was this. So
Okay.
plastic sturgeon was trending yesterday.
Ugh.
And
Oh,
apparently her face post-COVID has changed. Like, so this was her, I guess, a few weeks
wow.
ago. And this was her yesterday talking about the Jubilee.
Wait, okay, so the one on the left is the most recent one.
Yes, and I double-checked this because I was like, somebody's fucking bullshitting here, surely. But this was yesterday. And that's her talking about the Queen yesterday. And
the
that's
hell?
definitely her. So, how did she go away with COVID and come back with less aged skin?
She must have an adrenochrome supply somewhere.
Or she was self-isolating with a plastic surgeon.
Yeah, possibly. But it's even her skin is different. Okay, stop her from talking. I hate listening to her.
Yeah, me too. But just look at her skin.
Yeah, but even if you go back to the other picture,
Now that was a really unflattering picture for the other one, and I pulled up a
Yeah.
couple of other pictures that are slightly less unflattering, and
See, like,
still,
around the eyes.
like, she's got a lot of wrinkles around the eyes. Like, she's definitely aging. Oh, that's the same one. But this is the most recent one. Like, there's something going on there, something fishy going on there.
Yeah, something looks really weird.
Basic says blood of the young.
Blood of the young, exactly, yeah. This is where all the abortions are going to.
Layman says, I need to catch COVID, get myself a new face.
Yeah.
But it just...
I mean...
Yeah, so this was trending yesterday. This plastic sturgeon, and it was mostly this comparison. But yeah, looking into it, it does seem like her face could have been caught out. COVID, my backside.
It should come out of it looking better, yeah. You need to catch COVID.
Because people just have, of course, been memeing, but yeah. I thought you might be interested in that one, because I mean, even if when was this? This was the 25th of May.
It's not even a vast improvement, is it? Like...
No. Like, so this one, 25th of May, definite wrinkles.
Yeah. Yeah, she got like kind of sunken eyes.
No wrinkles.
Very sus. Very, very sus.
She's been off getting work done. While the rest of us are sat there like, we're hungry and cold.
Food shortages are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why is everything so expensive? Oh, goodness.
All right, what have you got to show us then?
Is that all you got? All right, okay.
It is.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I tried.
All right, okay. Well, I'm going to start with this one, and I'm glad. I thought this might be one of the ones that we both picked up on.
Okay.
And I'm super glad you didn't do it. You didn't catch it. Have you heard of what happened to Amazon?
No.
No?
No.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
So it turns out that inside Amazon, you can create little clubs and groups, right? This is not uncommon.
Well,
I work in tech. People
inside
create
Amazon, like the company, I guess.
Internally, yes.
Okay.
So there's obviously an internal group for all the DIE stuff and the LGBT stuff and all this. So yesterday, not yesterday, on the 1st of June, at the start of Pride Month, they had a big ceremony where they started flying this enormous pride flag. And yes, it is a racial pride flag.
Of course it is. Is it the Ukraine racial pride flag though?
It's no, it doesn't have Ukraine in it yet, but that would be the cherry on the cake. Anyway, this got protested.
Okay.
Guess who protested it?
The Turf Club.
No, it was another woke club in there.
Okay.
So there's another club called No Hate at Amazon, and they decided to do a die-in where they all laid around.
Diversity,
a
inclusion.
No, it's literally just them dying, pretending to be dead.
Oh, okay. I mean, why pretend?
Because the LGBT club
let's just
wrong.
Go all out.
I know you should just kill yourself. So apparently they protested the LGBT thing and got it shut down because Amazon is actually a deeply hateful place because they allow the selling of books like what's the Matt Walsh book, the Johnny the Walrus, and the Abigail Schreier book, the what was it called, Irreversible Damage, things like this. They want all these books removed from Amazon, and this is why
book burnings. We're gonna so they're throwing tantrums because they don't like some of the books that are sold in a bookstore.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. And they decided to protest the LGBT event for some reason. So it's like it just to me it's just I love seeing lefties infighting. I love seeing them eat themselves
Yeah,
because
I
it's
think it's
just
great.
like, oh my God. So they had this, yeah, they pretty much shut this down. Um, there was another one with a video. Hold on.
Second that says, die in?
A die-in. I love how it's just like one person standing there, the most low energy protest I think I've ever seen.
I mean, literally, the
Just
protest seems to be, we're gonna have a nap in the middle of the floor.
that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, they just laid around pretending to be dead. Because Amazon is murdering them, because Amazon is not woke enough. That's another thing I love to see. It's never ever good enough. It's like these people
Yeah,
they're never ever happy.
that's why you never give them an inch, because it's never enough.
And they
They'll
didn't.
just keep taking.
It's the fact that they shut down the LGBTQ event. Like, aren't they your guys? Like, that's your team, isn't it? Anyway,
to do with
I
us.
I absolutely love this.
That's
This is what I
great.
woke up to this morning. I was like, oh my God.
I
So I did a
didn't
little
see
bit of
that.
research in them.
Yeah.
And it turns out they actually have their own website.
Oh my God.
There's a no hate at Amazon website. No hate at Amazon.com.
See, this is what happens when you let them all work from home for 2 years.
This is what exactly.
Like, if they'd all been at work.
They had to go they should have gone the Netflix route and just said, look, if you don't want to work here, piss off. Like,
But yeah, didn't Elon Musk recently do that? He's like, you can either come back to the office or you can pretend to work somewhere else. Like,
yeah, exactly. Well, he said it to the executives because it's the kind of higher ups, the ones that kind of because everybody in the factory has to go into work every day, and he's like, okay, if everybody in the factory is working, you're also working. They have to see you in the factory. So I agree with him. Anyway, so they released a statement about this on their official website. On June 1st, Amazon workers died in at Amazon's 2022 Pride Month kickoff event to protest rainbow washing. Rainbow washing is now a
rainbow
thing.
washing. What? Yeah, I protest rainbow washing too.
Yeah, like I'm on their side actually on this one.
I agree. Everything has been
Yeah.
rainbow washed. If you look on Twitter this month, everything's rainbow washed.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, of course, and let's not forget the purple stripe on the gay flag. That's for the super straights. That's us, the super straights.
Yep, the super straights.
Okay. And hold Amazon accountable for their lack of action on hate and discrimination. Like, Amazon is known for being one of the wokest of the woke companies. And it's like, it's never, ever, ever good enough.
Nope, that's why you don't give them an inch.
Anyway, so they've delivered a petition that they've managed to get 400 signatures on. Now, the first thought that came to mind is how many people work at Amazon? And it turns out
A lot.
1.6 million people work for Amazon.
That's a lot of people.
1.6 million.
And you got 400 signatures.
And you got 400. It's like, you could barely get 400 people
And
on
how
board
many
with you, really.
How many showed up for the die-in?
It looks like about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see 6 in this picture.
Oh, that's great. So what was what was their problem with the rainbow washing?
I don't know what rainbow washing is. I actually just noticed that. I didn't read it before. I didn't read that part before I
That's
linked
great.
it for you. But yeah, I need to find out what rainbow washing is.
I mean, I too am against rainbow washing.
I mean, I'm trying to imagine what it could be. The only thing I can think of is the fact that Matt Walsh kind of released his book as a troll and became the #1 in the LGBT books category for a book that pretty much takes the piss out of
Maybe, but then they call like they use words like whitewashing. So you would think they would call that straight washing rather than rainbow washing, because rainbow washing is kind of what they're doing to everyone else and everything else. Like, oh, this isn't gay enough.
Yeah, that's you'd think that's what it'd be, but
I
I have
mean,
no idea.
so I too am against rainbow washing. I say
Yeah.
we don't turn all of the logos rainbow colored.
Exactly. Yeah. You're. I mean, I need to try to find out where this comes from. Well, maybe we'll do it later. In fact, let's see what a Google search does. Rainbow washing is a thing. Oh my God, it's real. I thought it was something they just made up. Pride Month 2021 is here, and big brands are switching gear to monetize the rainbow.
Oh, I bet I know what it is. I bet it's
In the
where
last decade alone, it's clear
they
sea
think
companies have caught.
I bet
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
that they think that it's insincere. That they just change it to
Yeah, I think maybe
capitulate. Which they do.
the act of. Oh wait, there it is. Urban Dictionary. The act of using or wait, did you go? The act of using rainbow colors and or imagery to advertise apparel, accessories, landmarks in order to indicate progressive support for the LGBTQ equality, but with minimum effort to. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think you're right.
Insincere,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're complaining about the fact that they're using the rainbow to signal, but not actually really doing anything about it.
Well, what do you expect from big companies? You ask
But
them,
then
you
why-
shout at them if they don't do it, so they do it, and they don't really mean it.
Yeah.
But if they don't do it, you try and cancel them. So of course they're gonna be like, "Yay, rainbow! See, don't cancel us this year."
Yeah. It's like I was saying, like they're never ever going to be happy. They're
No.
never going to be happy. Yeah. Anyway, so I read a list of the people that this petition called out, and of course it's Jeff Bezos, and the president and CEO and Andy Jassy, but then there's also just really random people in here, like the senior vice president of Alexa. Like, what's he going to do about the books?
I don't know.
Amazon fashion.
Maybe when you try and order a book through Alexa, and you're like, "Hey Alexa, can you order me this book?" Alexa should say, "I'm sorry, I can't do that. That book is transphobic."
That book is transphobic. Amazon does
Might
not
I
support
suggest to
hate speech.
you some more inclusive books written by diverse authors, such as
Exactly. I just imagine it being like, Alexa,
"Shut up,
can you,
Alexa!"
Alexa, can you order me Johnny the Walrus? And then Alexa just responds like, yes, I have placed an order for anti-racist baby.
Or it just be, "I'm afraid I can't do that."
I find it completely random. Also, at the bottom, I noticed they have like all their social media links. They have a Twitter account, Facebook account, Instagram, YouTube. Let's check out their YouTube channel.
Oh no. But they're against Amazon changing their like everything to rainbow, but you know, all the big social media companies, that's fine, I guess.
Pretty much. How's my... Oh no.
This channel doesn't have any content. Oh no.
Give me a sec. I might be lagging a little bit. Good evening, people.
Boomer monkey.
Oh, it's this goddamn computer. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is their YouTube channel. This channel does not have any content. They've done nothing with it. It's just an empty YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then they also have Twitch, Tumblr, of course.
Tumblr. Is
Reddit.
Tumblr? I thought Tumblr died.
I thought Tumblr died as well.
Maybe it didn't actually die. Maybe it just they took all the porn off it and nobody wanted to use it anymore.
They also have a GitHub account, and I was like, what are they doing on GitHub? Like, are they going to make software that does something? No, it turns out they have one thing here, one contribution on February 4th. And the contribution is joined GitHub. So they joined GitHub and it just never did anything with it.
So literally,
For activists,
they just
they're
went
really
around every
inactive.
site they could find and like grabbed the name, I guess. And then instead of just holding on to the name, they were like, "Quick, put it at the bottom of our page and link it." And it's like, but you have nothing there. Why have you done
I'm
this?
assuming they must have had like high hopes for this and then only got 400 signatures. and now they're having a tantrum at the LGBT people. Yeah, so that's pretty
So-
much all I have. They also have testimonials here.
Testimonials. I know.
Yeah. There
Looks
was
like
quite
they've got
there
more
was
testimonials than signatures.
yes.
They might have made some of those up, I think.
I left Amazon because of ongoing transphobia. It was clear Amazon's commitment to marginalized peoples did not go an inch farther than making recruiting and marketing propaganda. Even that is too far. Even that.
Well,
Like
what do
many
you expect?
LGBTQ plus people.
Like, they're there to make money. Like, it's annoying as
Yeah.
hell that they keep changing, like, chasing after fucking rainbows because you make them do it. So they have to parade out the fucking rainbow logo every fucking year. But to then whinge that, oh my god, they don't mean it, it's like, yeah.
Of course they don't mean it. They're a company.
What do you-
It's a corporation.
I really hope some of these companies just turn around in the next few years and are just like, you know what? Fuck you, ungrateful bastards.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to eventually learn that no matter what they do, they can't win. They're not going to be able to win no matter how much they try to appease these people. They just won't. Nothing will happen. They'll just find something else to moan about.
Yep. The more you give them, the more they'll moan as well. Because it's like blood in the water, isn't it? Oh, this company
also
will give
noticed-
us stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, all you're really showing is that you are going to bend the knee to them, that you are going to bend over backwards every time they start moaning about anything. I mean, eventually you're just going to have to do, you're going to have to do a Netflix and say, listen, if you don't like it, piss off, you know?
Don't do Netflix.
Well,
Don't
the
do
one
Netflix.
good thing that Netflix has ever done.
Don't do Netflix. Frag says it's a company that will say they're killing puppies if it makes them more money. Exactly.
I think does it even make them money? Like, there must be such a tiny percentage of people that are actually on board this train, and they can't even support each other properly. Never mind form a coherent group.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Like,
I also
I
have some
guess
comments.
it must.
This sounds like a good way to weed out the useless paper pushers. Go into any factory and then go into the office, and you can easily send 50% home, and it won't affect anything negatively. I guess these useless ones can even hide. Yeah, I'm assuming that's to do with the Tesla Elon Musk thing. Yeah, I mean, like you guys were talking about this today as well with the doctors. And I remember the teachers did it as well. Like, oh no, we'll work from home forever. And it's like, okay, you can work from home, but you won't get paid for it. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't actually turn up to your work, we're not going to pay you.
I mean,
Which is
I
exactly
guess
what
it's,
Elon said.
I guess it's different if you get hired for a remote position. Like, fine, you got hired to work remotely, but to get hired for an in-office position and then refuse to come back after the government sort of
yeah, I
gets
mean-
involved. It's like, okay, well, you were contracted to work in the office. What did you think was going to happen? Like,
Yeah.
why are you refusing to do your job? Fuck off.
I mean, yeah, I mean, refusing to see patients.
I'm just going to turn the
that's
light
what your
on, but I
job
can
is.
still hear you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, like, you're refusing to see patients and you're refusing to teach kids. Then that's, I work from home.
Yeah, but you're contracted
I-
to work from home.
Yeah, but I'm contracted to work from home. Like, I work on the internet, so I can do it anywhere. I can do it in Alaska if I want to. I can still actually do my job. But if you're not seeing patients, then you're not doing your job. Like, I'm sorry, stay at home. You don't get paid.
Yeah, especially for doctors, because as Bezek and I went over this earlier. Like, there's some things that you wouldn't tell a doctor in a call. You wouldn't think to tell a doctor in a call, and the doctors would be trained to pick up on, like, the way that you're holding yourself. Like, if you're walking, like, hunched over slightly, like, that's the kind of thing that they would be like, that's that's a clue. But they're not going to
Not
see
everyone
that.
has a 4K camera, so
Well,
like to actually look at the patient to see what's wrong.
And also, you know, if you're injured, they might want to actually like move the limb or something to see what kind of mobility you've got in it to try and figure out how you've hurt it. They can't do that.
I went to the doctor because remember when I first moved here, I had a really whopping great big cough. It lasted for weeks. So I went to the doctor about it, and she was like, "Yeah, she really, really didn't want to see me in person." But then she ended up having to, like, really begrudgingly having to, like, tell me to come into the office because she had to listen to my chest with a stethoscope. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what doctors do. You can't do that from home. Anyway, we're getting totally sidetracked. All right, so that was the
Tangents are fine.
that was the Amazon thing. That's what I was laughing at earlier. I was so glad it didn't come up in a Sultans or in your section because I wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to share this.
That was good.
Yeah, I think we managed
this...
to have no crossover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did actually. Yeah. I also found this tweet as well. This is an Amazon review. I'm not sure what the book is, but it says the author made a major error. This novel is set in Virginia during two time periods, the early 1940s and the summer of 2020. Chapters alternate between the two time periods. The story was enjoyable, but every time I came to chapters set in 2020, I asked myself, when is the author going to say something about COVID-19? The answer is never. I found it very disturbing and distraction. The author apparently wrote this book before the pandemic and made the assumption that summer 2020 would just be like others, with large wedding parties, no social distancing. Bad assumption. I think, first of all, not everything needs to be about COVID-19. Can we just have something that's not about COVID-19 in 2020, please?
Can we not understand fiction anymore? Is that something
it's also fictional.
We can't understand. You know, it's like, you know, most fictions are set in a time. Like, you know, they have a rough time frame that they're based in, you know, like Back to the Future, for instance, you know, and people were going, oh, we've only got, you know, 1 year to invent those flying cars, like, you know.
Exactly.
You know, and then we got there, we're all like, oh shucks, like we didn't get our flying cars. Like no one was like, oh my god, like it's not the same future as the one that was in Back to the Future. Like it was clear, it's clearly a fiction.
Well, that's, I mean, the worst part about this, that they're judging the author for this, is like, the author apparently wrote this book before the pandemic. It's like, well, if he wrote it before, what was he supposed to do? Fucking guess?
I like that. Just an FYI, don't forget to predict the future. It's like, yeah, like how are you supposed to know that?
It's ridiculous.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I found that was quite funny. I thought I'd show you this.
It's like, I don't understand fiction.
So yeah. So obviously, a week ago, whenever it was, the abortion thing was big, and I saw this come up on my YouTube feed, and I clicked on it. And
also,
I'll just show you
light
this.
mode monkey,
then...
please have some shame.
Oh god, I hate dark mode. How do you even turn on dark mode? I don't even know. It's going to be light mode. I'm sorry. This is why there's like a massive light source here, because everything's in white mode. Okay, so this is the video I found. I'll just play it for you. I really hope it's not gonna. My computer's not gonna.
Computer seems
Be a
sad.
pain in the ass. No. Why is it going slow?
It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. I can't hear it.
Can you hear it?
No, I haven't got any sound.
You don't have any sound?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Do you want me to play it on mine?
Send it to you then. Yeah.
Yeah, George, you won't be getting any audio if I'm not getting any audio.
That's not good.
Um.
Well, I'm getting your audio, so if you play it, it should work.
Yep. Let me bring this up.
Ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Gen X Talks. My dad has been getting some heat from one of our previous videos. Let's tell him about it. Dad? What? You're getting some heat from one of our previous videos. The proof of life.
A little quiet.
You were talking about abortion.
I didn't fucking say shit about abortion. All I was proof of fucking life. God, fucking snowflakes. You want to talk about abortion? I didn't say shit about abortion.
I don't know how it turns shorts up.
I don't give a fuck. Roe v. Wade, Supreme Court said women can have an abortion. But you know what they didn't say? They didn't say it wasn't a baby, motherfuckers. How about that? Does that make any fucking sense to you? They just gave them permission to do it. I personally don't care what the fuck you do, but quit walking around pretending it's not a child so you can get away from the guilt. Okay? Because the guilt is the price you fucking pay when you do it. And it has nothing to do with me, my comments, or my son's videos. Fuck off.
What a Gen X
So this is the video I found.
Well, censored.
And I was instantly like, I fucking love this guy.
the only time I would disagree with that is where it's medically necessary. Like, I would say don't promote guilting people who have had to do it for medical reasons. But like, obviously that's not
for
who
medical reasons. Yeah.
Obviously that's not who he's.
I just loved the way he phrased it. He was like, guilt is the price you pay for doing it. It doesn't say it's not a baby. It just says you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, I like this guy.
I love how he goes in there and he's like, they said that you were anti-abortion, Dad. Like, they're trying to cancel you. And he's like, right.
I love it. I immediately fell in love with this guy because this is the most based father you've ever seen. So if you can actually, the other thing I wanted to show you was just this channel, because I just want to give a shout out to the channel because I thought it was hilarious.
Talks. Oh, let's just stop in there.
Pause that for a second. So yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple. It's pretty much just this kid who goes up to his father, asks him a question, then records his hilarious responses.
That's great. I'm gonna give him a sub.
This man is my spirit animal. Like I hope that when I'm in my 50s, I am half as cool as this. So if you try, maybe go along a little bit. There was where it says shorts, click the arrow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There should be one called participation ribbon.
I don't see it. Hang on. Is there playlists maybe?
I think the videos are different because it's in the shorts. But go back to the home.
What do you do? This one? Yeah. I guess it's this one.
Yeah. Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Talks.
For God's sakes, go away. You bugged me last night. What?
Well, you know how I showed meat pen chickens?
Yeah, you went to the fair and showed chickens. So what?
There, I got that.
Great, you got a ribbon.
Well, did you even read it?
No, it's all colored. Is it like a pride ribbon?
No.
You got something you want to tell me?
No, Dad, I'm straight.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
What?
It's a participation ribbon?
Yeah.
You got a ribbon for showing up? Every fucking jabroni that walked through that gate should got one then.
Yeah.
Our tax money at work, they probably spent $1,000 on 1,000 fucking ribbons just to tell people they were there. You seriously got a fucking participation ribbon. You got a ribbon for showing up.
Yeah.
This is liberal society at its fucking peak. It's a fucking joke. I would have been happier if this was a pride ribbon. That is fucking ridiculous.
I'd have been happier than that.
Light that on fire and don't come back till it's a smoldering mess of fucking goo.
Okay, bye, Dad.
Out.
That's great. That's
so
fantastic.
pretty much all the videos are like this. There's another one called I think it's called Mum's Cycle. This will be the last one I show you because it's you kind of get the hint. But yeah, this is I've been obsessed with watching these videos. This guy is so cool.
Mum's Cycle. So do we say? I don't see it. Did you say cycle?
It was on the homepage. Yeah, Mum's MOM.
Oh, stupid.
MOMS.
Stupid American.
America.
Stupid Americans. Oops. It'd help if I could spell mom. Mom's cycle. There we go.
Yeah, third one, I think.
Gen X thinks. Welcome to Gen X Talks. And Dad,
Is there a reason you can't just come home from school and go in and have a snack like everybody else? Why do you gotta come out here and fuck with me?
well, first off, hello to you.
This dad's great.
She's in her office slamming stuff around, and it sounds like she's breaking things.
Yes, it does.
Are you gonna do anything?
Me? No,
Yes.
I'm not going in there.
Dad.
Pass. I'm not going in there. You want me to walk in there right now, stick my head in, find out what's going on when she's pissed and breaking shit? No.
Well, do you know what's wrong?
No, I don't know what's wrong. I told you I haven't talked to her. She could have woke up this morning and not had enough coffee. Anything.
Seriously, Dad.
Fine, you stick your head in there. Go see if anybody dropped a house on her sister. Maybe that's why.
What does that
pissed
even
today.
mean? What does that mean?
See if I dropped the house on her sister.
Her menstrual cycle and run up and down your ass.
For what,
Just
Dad?
go.
Come on.
We're done talking. Go have
I'm
your
walking
fucking
in there.
snack. Go ahead.
That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
just endless videos of this guy being like, "Oh, I wonder what my dad thinks about this," and then records him having a rant.
Oh, I
I
love
think
this.
the one last one.
See if anyone dropped a house on her sister.
I didn't even get that reference. I had to look it up.
Really?
It's a reference to it's a reference to the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, they dropped a house on one of the witches. He's calling her a witch.
I love how the kid's like, "What does that even mean?"
I love how you're like, what does that even mean? Oh dear.
There was maybe one more. Actually, we could just sit and watch these all day because
Yeah, we probably shouldn't because we'll take the piss watching someone else's channel.
Yes.
But definitely go. You should drop a link to the channel in the chat.
Okay, look for one called Salt.
Hang on, I want to.
There's a simulcast. Yes, it is. Yeah.
All right, one called Salt.
The mic's off.
Yeah. This will be the last one, and then we'll move on to something else.
Yeah, we shouldn't watch all of this guy's videos.
Do you ever wonder what
But you kind of get the
Welcome to
gist.
Gen X Talks, and Dad,
Yep,
have you heard of the Little Pacific Project?
I have.
Well, can you tell me about it?
There's not much to tell. They're just digging a big tunnel from the Pacific Ocean to a low point in Death Valley. Going to gravity feed seawater, pump it to Lake Mead. The world's biggest desalination plant is going to be there right around Hoover Dam, removing about 3 tons of salt every day and dropping the water back in the lake. Pretty simple.
Well, who's it for?
It's for everybody, but mainly Las Vegas first of all, and then Los Angeles. Anybody south of the Hoover Dam, there's a need.
I don't get it.
What isn't there to get, genius?
I mean, who needs 3 tons of salt south of the Hoover Dam?
Nobody, dipshit. It's about the water. We need the clean water. Who gives a shit about the salt?
Where does the salt go?
I don't fucking know. That's not the point. The point is they got the clean water going into the lake. Who gives a shit about the
Dad.
salt?
I like this dad.
Yeah.
He's great.
I've been watching this over and over again. This dad is my spirit animal. This is what I hope to one day grow into. Just to be so grumpy. My kid leaves me the hell alone.
You got a teenage son
Yeah,
that
so
walks in and it's like, Dad! And you're going to
So that was pretty much everything I found. However, there was one of your viewers called Numidon Flufftato who contacted me because he heard that we were doing this.
Yeah.
Contacted me and just started sending me memes. Just maybe you
Good
can show
Numidon.
this. Maybe you can show this. Yes. They were actually really good, actually. I know that he's not watching tonight because it's his wife's birthday. Say happy birthday to your wife. To his wife.
Happy birthday to his wife. I'm not
I'm
singing
sure he'll
anything.
watch it in future. he seemed interested in it. So yeah,
Well,
this
that's
is
really
this
good
is
that
one of the
people are
ones you-
getting involved. Although I dread to think what some of them would send. Like, show this, go this. Like, don't show this, go this.
So this is one of the videos he sent me.
I still can't hear it.
You can't hear anything?
Mm-mm.
God damn it, Deco. Alright. Play this.
Where are you?
And I'll switch to your screen.
Alexa, what's the Pythagoras?
Okay. Right, tell me when you're ready. Let me switch to my screen. Here we go.
Alexa, what's the Pythagoras theorem again? Are you dumb? When I was 9 years old, I invented calculus. Alex, would you turn the light up, please? What the hell you say, lazy bastard? The light 10 feet away. You forget you have legs. When I was your age, I traveled 3 dimensions to get to school. Alex, what's the weather like today? Where you gonna go? You have no friends. Why you gonna be alone outside? Alex, order me a new pair of Nike shoes, please. No. Too expensive, no sale. Alex, is there a good pizza place nearby? You want a side of ass whooping too? You're so fat, eat some salad. There's a Thai place, right? But I'm allergic to peanuts. What the hell? Look, there are 2 kinds of Asians, okay? Asians that can eat peanuts and failures. You're a grown man, you take martial arts. Oh, I have a black belt, but if you fight me, just bring a Snickers bar. You'll fuck me up. I'm offended. What the hell are you doing? I've studied for 2 hours, so I'm just gonna play a game. I cutting off your electricity. Wait. Just a 5 p.m. reminder. You're still a failure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the guy that from the emotional damage meme. Emotional damage, which is one of my favorite memes at the moment.
Maybe, because you actually sent that to me earlier when I sent you the Elaine video. You were like,
I think it's the same guy, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be.
You'll enjoy this one. The next one's a Scottish meme.
Hang on. I've got the wrong screen up. Okay, I'm looking at your screen again, or are you sending it to me? You're sending it to me.
Send it to you in Discord, yeah.
Alright, open. Back to me.
This is a short one, but...
I actually saw this one. The other day. I nearly sent it to you. The only reason I didn't was because it was like 4 a.m. when I saw it. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't just like randomly drop memes in your DMs for you.
you can drop memes and well, you can always drop it in the server. I've got like 7 meme channels on my server.
Sure. But yeah, I did see this. I guess there's no sound on it.
No, I think it's just a GIF.
That's great.
It's true though. Don't ever go to Scotland and confuse it for England.
See, I remember it. Now this was years ago, but like Scotland, surprisingly enough, had been knocked out of the Football World Cup, and this absolute like he's either an idiot or he has the biggest balls I've ever seen. But he went to Glasgow of all places with the England flag painted on his face and a microphone and a camera. And he's like, so now that Scotland have been knocked out of the World Cup, will you be supporting England? And I was like, he probably got stabbed.
Yeah, you can get killed for that in Glasgow. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what happened to him.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows what he got himself into.
Like I don't know if I'd be able to find it, or maybe be able to find it for the next one. But yeah, he legitimately just went around Glasgow just asking random people like, "Will you be supporting England in the World Cup? Now you've been kicked. Like now you've been knocked out." And it's just like, I just remember seeing it and thinking that guy's gonna die. Like he's gonna get murdered.
For anybody watching outside the UK, this is pretty much how it works. Scotland never ever make it into the World Cup, and if we do, we usually get kicked out pretty soon. So what we do is we just go along and cheer for whoever England is playing. Whoever is versus England, we just cheer for them. If it's Belgium versus England, we cheer for Belgium.
Like I don't watch football at all, but I do remember my dad always saying that he supports two people in the World Cup: Scotland and whoever England's currently playing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I sent you one last link. And this is the last of Numidon's Mr. and Mrs. Flufftato suggestions. Now, I've actually not watched this myself, so this is new for both of us.
Alright, hang on. Hang on, let me find it.
And it better be good.
Oh, this is like 2 minutes long.
2 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, let's see what this is then.
Let's see if it's good.
What is wrong with your body?
Ninja. Oh shit!
I'm guessing he sent it. I'm guessing he sent this because it had the raccoon in it.
I'm guessing. We started with a raccoon and now we're ending with a raccoon. It ties everything up nicely.
You sound really crap.
I'm confused by this.
This is so random.
I like the raccoon. I don't know why it's there. That's I like the raccoon.
Kobe Davis, greatest show ever made. Yeah, I mean, I need to watch some more of this. Like, I'm trying to work out if there's like a point to it or if it's just supposed to be random craziness.
I think it's just.
I've seen Red versus Blue. Red versus Blue, the Halo thing. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah. Have you ever seen Red versus Blue?
I'm not sure. I don't think
Oh
so.
my god. It was a bunch of guys who decided to make a show, but using Halo. So it would literally just be them in a Halo game, and they'd make like different characters, and they'd run around and they made up stories for the characters.
Oh.
And like unlike Halo co-op, it's like you have like one base at one side of the map and one base at the other side of the map. And then it's like you play like capture the flag and things like that.
Yeah, I've played that.
So they made up like a whole storyline about these. They made up a whole storyline about how these people had just kind of been like stationed on this planet or this Halo ring, and they were just supposed to be there looking after the bases. And it sounds really it sounds crap, but it's really funny. And then I think after like 3 seasons, it got really popular, and Bungie, the people who make Halo, decided to actually give them access to the whatever it's called, the kind of gaming engine that they use to make the game. So they could actually make unique content rather than just like pretending.
That's cool.
And it got really awesome after a while because Bungie was actually helping them make it. It was hilarious, completely hilarious. That'll be on the. We'll do that for next time. Next time we have a watch the internet session or white pills. I'll show you Red versus Blue.
That kind of reminds me of, if I will just go in here. I don't know if you ever watched Freeman's Mind.
I don't think so.
I'm sure many of the chats probably, but somebody actually so they're playing through. I think it's the Half-Life game, and they narrate it from the main character, so they're kind of walking along doing whatever, and they're actually like narrating what he's thinking as he's doing it, and it's really funny. Like, I don't know if we can. I don't want to watch the whole thing because he did a whole goddamn series on it. We're just on the train.
Right? I guess if I was drunk enough, I might climb out the window here and pull some hang time on the electrified tram rail. That kind of reminds me of that squirrel that got caught between the power lines one day back at MIT.
But it's actually really good. And he likes to say he did an entire season of it. In fact, no, he did 2 seasons of it.
Nice.
George's Rex like, yes, Freeman's mind.
Cool, I need to check that out actually then.
That's
Freeman's
definitely
mind.
something to watch, if you get the chance to do so.
Nice.
I'm not gonna play you the whole thing because, well, he's done hours of this, but they're in like 10-minute episodes where he just literally plays through the game, from the perspective of the character and what he could be thinking.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds a bit like Red versus Blue, like, but it's not really
You reminded me of
inside
that
their mind.
when you were talking about making narratives out of games.
I'll show you it next time. That'll definitely be the first thing on the list.
Go.
Next time we do one of these.
The question is, are we gonna do it weekly?
Yeah, sure, why not?
See,
I just need to remember to actually like find things to show you.
we just need to
I
pin
thought I
him
wouldn't have
down to
enough
it
time.
now.
I thought this stream was gonna last like 20 minutes because we'd run out of things to talk about.
We managed
Really quickly.
I didn't do too badly at finding things because I was like, oh my god, I've only found like 4 or 5 things, but like, we talked about them for a bit, so it's fine.
Yeah. And now I can check my stream to see if it's fixed to make sure there's no lag like there was last time.
Hopefully
Audio
not,
problems.
otherwise we'll have to find another solution.
Otherwise, I'm just giving up on my streaming career.
Well, I guess what we'd have to do is just actually simulcast my stream to you, like to your channel, if it's really laggy.
Yeah, but it should be okay.
But we'll see. Like,
nobody complained at least.
shout
I
out
had some
Monkey
people
in his
talking shit.
comments if his stream is laggy.
Yeah, how's the quality been? Is the quality not too bad? I really hope. Anyway, right, I'm gonna have to get going soon.
Besic says Monkey can do things weekly. Well, that remains to be seen.
I've been doing Factorial weekly with you guys. At least once a week I've been joining you.
And sometimes you even remember.
Yeah, sometimes I even remember. I was going to get offended there, but I actually did genuinely forget.
I know. I'm not lying.
I was like, oh yeah, I just remembered I told you I was going to play with you.
He can quit making Pandemic 2 monkey flu long enough for that? Well, that remains to be seen. Can you stop
Pandemic
spreading
2 monkey flu.
Can you stop spreading monkey flu for long enough to actually join us weekly?
Me.
Likely story.
It wasn't me.
Likely story. This is why we've said earlier that people need to stop kissing monkeys.
No. Give monkeys all the love. Monkeys need love too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be back with this next week, unless Monkey betrays.
I can't say I won't.
Bye, chat.
Bye, guys. It was fun. See ya.